Hey everyone, this week I have been living with this 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon X two-door. What a treat this has been so far. It's finished in Anvil, it has 35-inch tires on it, Dana 44 front, Dana M220 in the rear, locking front and rear differentials electronically disconnecting front sway bar as well. It is a proper off-road machine. As tested, this cost about $65,000. So it is pretty on the steep side, but it is off-road trail ready. You get steel front bumpers and rear bumpers as well. LED headlights and fog lights that are really bright, really nice at night. You get rock sliders here as well. This particular Jeep is equipped with a 456 rear end in the back and still retains the 100-to-1 crawl ratio. These 35-inch tires are super nice. GF Goodrich all-terrain TA KO2s, excellent tire. My dad's ran these in an off-road environment for years and they perform extremely well, so that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, I can't take this off-road because where I'm at here in Ohio, the nearest off-road trail is that's open and readily accessible is out of state. So I still work a 9-to-5 job and I don't really have the luxury to take this off-road as much as I would love to do that. Do like the barn style tailgate here. Do get the JL sticker or the plaque on the back here. It kind of shows you the wheelbase and the water fording depth and stuff like that. Developed in Auburn Hills, Michigan, built in Toledo, Ohio. Super cool. Back here you can fold the rear seat down super easily just by pressing that lever, lifting that up, and you get plenty of space to store whatever you want back here. You do get the Freedom panel to the roof up there. You can store the Freedom panels, as they like to call it, in this bag here and store them back here so they don't get messed up or scratched. Very easy to fold those rear seats down. Not going to be getting in there because it's very tight. It'll do in a pinch for some people, but I mean, it's not made to be a 4-seater car anyways, to be honest with you, but it'll do in a pinch. Do get a backup camera back here as well. Super nice. Tow hook, like I said, steel bumpers as well, steel skid plating underneath. The whole underneath is protected. To get in the back here, all you got to do is fold this seat forward and you can somewhat easily get back here. Pretty high step end. You get a couple cup holders, some vents, and a power outlet back there, but yeah, I'm not getting back there. Pretty easy to get the doors off too. All you got to do is take these bolts out on the bottom, fold the mirror in, put the window down, unhook the wiring harness here and lift them out. They're not too heavy, not too bad at all. Freedom panels, the roof is easy to get off. Since this is the hard top, you're not getting that off by yourself. You definitely need somebody else to assist you with that, unless you're really strong, which I am not. I think if I had one of these, I would swing for the soft top because of that. To be able to enjoy the open air experience, it's very difficult with the hard top. The advantage of the hard top is a lot quieter, but probably isn't going to leak or wear as bad as the soft top, but to each their own, I suppose. Under the hood here is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Makes about 270 horsepower. I'm not going to be popping the hood because it is extremely hot. I tried that and I burned myself. So yeah. This Rubicon X comes with Nappa leather seats. These are heated. The driver's seat is power as well. They're very comfortable. I wish they were better bolstered because on some trails or whatever, even around some corners, you kind of slide off the edge. Doesn't really hold you in your seat very nice, but they are super comfortable. Do like the all-weather floor mats here. Kind of shows a little bit of a rock on it. Pretty neat. The windshield is made out of Corning Gorilla Glass, so scratch resistance, shadow resistance is there as well. And the radio antenna is actually built into the windshield now, so you don't rip it off on a trail or rip it off in a car wash. Very nice updated interior here. You do get a 12.3-inch infotainment there that looks very, very nice. It's nice to see physical gauges as well. Center digital display as well. Can be controlled, through these buttons on the steering wheel here. Has your typical stuff. I've been getting 16 miles a gallon so far this week. So yeah, it's a little bit off the MPG numbers of, I think, 20 city, 22 highway. Actually, let's actually take a look at that. 21 combined. City highway, 20 city, 23 highway. But yeah, a little bit far off of that, but I kind of expected that with these big tires. It's actually better than what I was thinking. But anyways, really nice infotainment here. You get a nice backup camera with a forward-facing camera as well for your off-road goods. This does have a bunch of off-road features as well. You can search for trails near you. This is subscription-based, I believe, but it is nice to have in case you are into that. We'll go back here to the off-road pages. You get a bunch of information, bunch of accessory gauges, your pinch and roll, forward-facing camera, all the off-road accessories that you need. Apple CarPlay, that is wireless, and Android Auto, that is wireless as well. You can do wired if you want to, but it works extremely well. This does have an Alpine sound system, which we'll be testing. That sounds extremely good. No complaints at all about that. The infotainment is a little bit on the leggy side. It's not the worst I've seen your typical Uconnect Chrysler thing. It works nice. Actually, it's pretty responsive now, but it does tend to lag a little bit. Stereo, dual zone climate controls right there. Your auto stop start, your, I think, crawl control, or what's this called? Select speed control for your off-roading needs. Screen off button, which is really nice to see. Your power windows, your 12-volt outlets, your front and rear locker controls, off-road plus drive mode, and your electronically disconnecting sway bar. It is nice to see some manual gear selectors as well, especially for the four-wheel drive. Very, very nice. A couple cup holders here and a place to put your phone, and a manual parking brake, as well as a nice center console that's split. And these are the tools that you use to take the roof and the side doors off. So it's super nice that they provide that, and it's easily accessible here in the front. Center console does lock, as well as the glove box locks. You get a nice frameless auto dimming mirror with home link and a illuminated visor mirror. So with all the features kind of out of the way, let's go ahead and take this for a spin and see what it's like to drive. Straight off the bat, my expectations were blown. I honestly had pretty low expectations about this because I've been in Jeeps before. I haven't been in a Jeep in probably the Wrangler, I guess, probably like 10 years. And oh my goodness, have they came a long way. It is insane. Granted, the price is pretty darn high. My expectations were, I was just blown away. It rides super nice. I really like the powertrain. I love the powertrain. And no squeaks, no rattles. It's super quiet with this hard top. I can't believe I'm saying that a Jeep is quiet at highway speeds. And it's easy to live with on a day-to-day basis too. It's just an overall really nice package. It was my dream as a kid to take this exact Jeep, Wrangler Rubicon 2-door to Moab, Utah, and just go to town at Moab. And being in this makes me want to go do that. It's really kind of like a dream come true, really. It's pretty cool. Just not in Utah, so guess not quite come true. Go ahead and turn that auto start stop off. Not a fan of it. It's pretty smooth, but I don't know. I just don't like it in this one at all. Man, this 2-liter turbo, I love this engine so much. It's got so much torque, and I'm not sure if you can hear it in the microphones, but it's got so much induction noise, turbo noise. It just makes all the right sounds. Yeah, you can't really hear it probably in the headphones, but this engine it's perfect. Now, whether or not it's reliable is a different story, but we all know the common Jeep acronym, just empty every pocket. But time will tell. This is not a slouch at all. I love how floaty the suspension is because it's got these, you know, massive tires and the off-road suspension. The front end just lifts up and the whole thing just squats backwards. It's hilarious. Yeah, kind of going back to the, you know, off-road tires and things like that. This does have 35-inch tires on it with massive, massive sidewalls, and you kind of feel that going down the road. It does kind of like to waller all around the road quite a bit. So you're kind of fighting the wheel all the time. But the ride quality is super nice. The NVH is great, and I just can't believe how quiet this is. I mean, it's not the quietest vehicle I've been in, but for a Jeep, I can't believe they were able to get it down this low. This is just awesome. This is just an awesome amount of power for this. It'll spin the tires. It will. All right, we kind of heat soaked everything, but you know, just for giggles, let's do a quick 0 to 60 here. You can see the front end just diving down because of the suspension. Give it a little bit of boost and floor it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit heat soaked. I could definitely tell it's definitely not as fast as it was. Visibility is pretty great. It's not bad. I thought the rear tire would kind of get in the way of everything, but no, it doesn't. Not at all. You know, the pillars, you know, you do have a narrow windshield, but I honestly didn't feel that visibility was an issue this week so far. Actually, there is a little bit of a caveat to that. When you take the doors off, you lose the side mirrors, and you can't see jack. I wish I could take the doors off and show you guys what the experience would be, but it would just be wind noise, and it would make for a terrible video. But you'll just have to take my word for it. It's super fun. If you've never ridden in a Jeep with the doors and the roof off, you have to do that. It is so fun. Not sure if I mentioned, but you do have heated steering wheel and heated seats as well. Just super nice. Highly recommend that if, you know, you have the roof and stuff off and it gets cold at night, you know, coming on the way back from somewhere. It's nice to be able to pop that on and, you know, not freeze to death. I love this engine so much. It is really good. This does have adaptive cruise control as well. Works great. Just like in any other Chrysler product. Or Stellantis product. I don't know why I keep saying that. No complaints at all. You can still use regular cruise control as well, which I like that, you know, you can select that. Let's go ahead and do a quick stereo system test. stereo. You know, with the roof off and the doors off, it definitely gets loud enough, doesn't really get distorted, so you can enjoy your music. You know, as expected, you know, there's quite a bit of body roll, quite a bit of, you know, sidewall flex on the tires, so you know, definitely feel that going around corners. But, you know, this isn't meant to corner like a sports car. It's an off-road vehicle. I just realized I left my Garmin watch on. It's been recording my walk this entire time. Because before I filmed the video, I just recorded, or I just went for a little bit of a walk. And I left it on, so I'm gonna have some personal records when I get back. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm super blown away. I've really enjoyed my time in this week. The Jeep wave is a real thing. All the, you know, your Wrangler owners will wave at you as you pass them on the highway, and it's kind of cool to, you know, be a part of that. I haven't got ducked yet. I forgot to show you guys this. This is super nice of them to do. You know, when you take the doors and the, you know, panels and stuff off, you do have like hardware, and all the hardware is stored back here. You can kind of see door hinges, roof, windshield, all the hardware is stored here. And you can take this out and get your, you know, roadside assistance kit out, you know, your jack and your tire iron. But I thought that was a pretty cool little Easter egg that they included that, so you don't lose all your hardware when you're out and about. You can kind of see back here as well the all-weather subwoofer, so, you know, just in case it rains, you're not kind of SOL. Oh, guys, I don't want to give this one back. I honestly like this. You know, I had a Hellcat last year, you know, a Dodge Charger Hellcat, and I think I would buy one of these over a Hellcat. Probably the 392 version, maybe the 4-door, I guess. I'd have to swing for the 4-door, although I love the 2-door look. But I really, really like this vehicle. I now see why people buy them. Really, really, really neat. I really want to drive a Ford Bronco as well, just to kind of compare and contrast, and, you know, how they stack up to each other. But I really like this one. Got the heavy-duty suspension. These tires and wheels are so nice. I don't think these are actual bead locks. I think they're just imitation bead locks, but it's kind of cool, the little throwback Jeep there. There's little Easter eggs like that all throughout the car. Yep, you know, flip-flops here, your little Jeep there. I'm sure all the people that watch this will kind of tell me and comment, yeah, you missed a lot of things. Well, guys, I think that's all I have on this 2024 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon X. If you like the video, please be sure to give it a like. It helps promote the video to others and push it out all across the YouTube, and kind of helps me get recognized, so I'd appreciate that if you did that for me. If you liked it even more than that, please consider subscribing as well. I try to do car reviews weekly. I have a 9-to-5 job, like I said, so it's kind of hard for me to schedule everything, but I try to do the best I can. So if you want to subscribe, feel free to do that. Also follow me on Instagram at Paul's Place YT for some additional content behind the scenes. I haven't been posting too much on there recently because Instagram comments are just something else. But you know, feel free to follow me on there, and we'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.